Hey guys, Baz back again with another video, and this is the response to my last video where I said I was going to do a question and answer video, so this is it. I've had to write the questions down on this piece of paper because I can't get into my phone to obviously look at the questions and to ask them because I'm filming it on my phone. So I've had a few questions obviously asked. Now, yeah, I haven't left it that long to build up loads and loads. So if more come in after I've posted this video, then that's fine. I'll just make another video and answer them questions. So hopefully this can be like a regular thing as well. Not too regular, maybe like one a month or whatever. So the first question comes from Nick from Idic Beer, and he says, "What got you into the hobby?" Now this question is just a really straight to the point question. So I'll give you hopefully a straight to the point answer. My friends got me into the hobby, plus my mother. Friends at school were doing it, so I wanted to do it because I wanted to jump onto the bandwagon, and it looked cool or stuff like that. Plus my mum encouraged me to actually stick with something. My mum being my mum, who was the biggest gobshite ever, will talk to anyone. Just went into the shop with me, and she was asking more questions than I was actually, and stuff like that. And she was interested in an army Sisters of Battle because she asked the man, "How come there's no women who do this, or any women armies?" So the shop manager at the time pointed her in the direction of Sisters of Battle. She doesn't do it, she never has, but she just, she likes to stick her nose in a bit, does my mum. So, yeah, Nick, I hope that answers your question. Pretty straightforward question, straightforward answer, I hope. Right, the next one's from Tabletop Banter. He's put, "Do you find the focus you put into painting and modelling, etc., translates to maintaining your rather neat looking beard?" So, no, it doesn't. I paint really neat and stuff like that. This is just scruffy, basically, but I like it. And I only grow a beard because I can't grow hair on my head. I haven't had a fringe since I was about 8, put it that way. I'm bald as a badger. My wife can't stand it. She thinks, why? I keep playing with it and stuff, but why not? If I had hair on my head, I'd probably play with my hair on my head, but that's just it. So tabletop banter, no, it doesn't. It doesn't reflect. My painting style doesn't reflect how neat my beard is really. I use clippers all over, so if I don't want a beard, it comes off. There's no in between grow. It's one or the other. So there you go. If I seem a bit groggy, it's because I've literally just woke up. But I just thought I'd get this video out there. Mammoth Painting Studio, and he asks, "Are there any gaming systems you would like the look of, and want to branch out into?" There is actually, and I didn't think there was because I love Games Workshop. Games Workshop through and through. I can't praise them enough. But the two I'd like to, and they're purely on a painting aspect, is Hordes, and I like the look of a certain faction. Is it a faction or army in there? Trollbloods. I think they're just really bold, and like the colour schemes you can get with them, but obviously you can paint look however you want. So that's one side, and the other is bolt action. Now this has only come out in the last month or so, and I was talking to a lad on YouTube, and he is doing a Canadian army. I don't know if it's World War One or Two. I'm not too sure. But I was talking to him and said if I was going to get into it, I'd want to do like a tank regiment based on the Desert Rats that were based in South Africa or Africa itself. And the reason why I know that is because my granddad was the tank commander, like of the squadron, whatever you call it. So I like the fact that you can take something that's like real and try and like emulate it on onto a model, you know, and stuff like that. I get references from actual pictures, and you know, I mean, you can paint these up like a orc war buggy and a tank and stuff like that, and you know, a Tau stealth suit. They never existed, so you can let your imagination run wild. I mean, you could with the bolt action, but for you know, you could obviously transfer what it looks like to the miniature. So them two gaming systems basically just for the painting aspect. So I hope that answers that question for you, Mammoth. The next one is from Joel Driver, and he's put, "How did you get your phrase, 'Hi guys, Bazza back with another video'?" Well, in one, my name's Barry, so everyone calls me Bazza. I hate my name Barry, so it's the most horrible name ever, I think. So I go by Bazza. I go by many names actually. Bongo Bazza, Bazza Big Balls, just loads of daft names. Mainly Bongo Bazza, mainly because there's a club in where I live in Middlesbrough, and it's the oldest nightclub in Middlesbrough, about 50-year-old actually, and it's a reggae nightclub, and it's called Club International, but everyone calls it the Bongo. Might be some racism going on there, I'm not too sure, but yeah, and I love it. It's the biggest shithole going. There's asbestos in the roof, and there's mirrored ceilings, and it's proper old school. But yeah, people call me Bongo Bazza, and the phrase itself, "Hi guys, Bazza back with another video." I just said it one day, like I didn't plan on saying it. It just came out, and I found myself saying it every video. And the fact that I can say, "Hiya, Bazza back again with another video," means that people are watching my videos, and you know, in a little way, it means a little bit to me. You know, like I wouldn't do this if people weren't watching. So that's the idea behind it. So I hope that answers your question, Joel. The next one is Jack Marrow, and he puts, "Do you think the hobby is getting too expensive?" Now, the answer to that, and I've thought about this actually many times, yes, it is getting too expensive, but rightfully so. I think it should be expensive. Not the extent where you can't afford, literally can't buy anything. I think it should be set, not set, well, yes, set at a level where it's a little bit out of your reach, you know, to buy something. So you've got to save up for it. For me personally, if you do a hobby, you should. I think you shouldn't be able to just get everything into your army straight away. I think you should like, oh, I'm going to buy this, like a tactical squad this week, or you know, I'm going to buy a rhino next month because I can't afford to buy it all at once. Now I know they've got the starter sets that are 50 quid, but even that, I think like of my generation, I mean, I'm 31. I'm not going to talk like, oh, back in my day, like 50 quid still, it's 50 quid. It's a lot of money, but me, I think like the younger, you know, kids to teenagers who are doing this hobby, 50 quid's now to them. But you know, for us guys, older guys, we understand the meaning of the money a bit. So I think you should be able to work up to something in your hobby. I don't think you should just get everything. Yeah, so for your question, is the hobby getting too expensive? Yes, it is, and so it should be. So I hope that answers that question for you, Jack. Next one is from Tattoo for You. If you could buy any model, no matter the cost, from Forge World or Games Workshop, what would it be? And it's from Games Workshop, and it's not a model. It is the painting bundle. I would love to get loads of them. Loads of paints, loads of glues, loads of sprays, everything, and I'd like to double it up tenfold, you know, just have loads of it. Because I'll show you what I paint my miniatures with. Where have you gone? That's not it. There we go. I've got two brushes. Now, if you can see these, that's a fine detail brush, and that is a brush that I got. Well, my daughter got out of paint at your own piggy bank, and that's my wash brush. It's proper shit. So that's all I have. So that's what I paint tanks tanks with, well, first ever tank, but that's what I painted that with. That's what I paint every miniature I have with. That's what I painted that with. It's just, yeah, it's what I have. So I hope that answers that question for you. And the last one is from Big Mech Dan Skull. That's Daniel Gibbons, and he says, "Do I think there is an Arky conversion or two in the pipeline?" Now, I think what he means by this was in the last video I said that orcs could possibly be my next army, and to go down like the dread mob list, or so like Killer Cans, Death Dreads, very few orc boys would be in the army. There would be some, maybe, like 3 or 4 boxes or something, if it came to it, but mainly like the machinery side, and conversion wise, there would be. I'm quite confident I could convert stuff. I couldn't do it for like my Skitarii or my Space Marine army, simply because it has to look like it works when you do like them type of armies. With orcs, you just clang it together and there you go. So yeah, there definitely would be. And I hope, I'll have to like research it, and I hope you guys can give me some hints and tips, and vice versa I can give you some. So yeah, that's all the questions that were asked. If there's more coming, then I'll make another video. I know I've done it too early probably, but I just wanted to make it. Please like, rate, subscribe, whatever you like to see in the channel, leave it in the comments down below. If you've got any questions, leave it in the comments down below. Please, please, please subscribe. I want 74 subscribers now. It's amazing in itself, but I want more. Who doesn't? So pass my name about, share it in forums, share it with other people, just get my name out there. Let's build this channel. I mean, doing it for fun really, you know what I mean? Like, if it leads to something, so be it. I'd quite happily embrace it, but let's just see how it goes. Right guys, I'm going to have to go because I tried to do this video before and it passed 15 minutes and it wouldn't let me upload it for some reason. So I'm going to cut it off just before 15 minutes. Yeah guys, so have a good day. It looks nice out there, so get yourselves out and whatever. Good day for spraying your models, by the way. Right, see you later guys. Have a good one. Ta-ra.